3, 2, 1, God Blog! Hey everybody, as you can see here, I'm in a new studio with some television monitors. And this is a great episode of God Blog where I'm very excited about what's about to happen. We're going to have some special guests. Now, we're going to talk about something called daylight savings, or as I like to say, let there be light a little bit later. So that's daylight savings, and my two special guests, my first guest, very special guest, you might know him. He's the artist formerly known as the Prince of Darkness, and of course, it's none other than Lucifer.
Thank you. You're too kind. It's great to be here, actually. Things are looking up in hell. Have some good stuff happening now, thanks to the Jon Stewart Show. A lot of new incoming souls. And sin's up. Business is good. So great to be here.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's a good introduction.
Thank you.
So that's Lucifer there. He's quite a character. We've had our differences.
Hey, look, I'm fun.
But yeah,
I mean, you do your thing, I do my thing. What's the difference?
Fine. Okay, well, yeah, you're the brightest light of the universe. We all know that.
That's my name.
We've read the book.
Oh yeah, like I had the name.
Anyway, so we're here to talk about daylight savings. Our first guest is Lucifer, and our next guest, very special guest, never before on the God Blog, but of course my pride and joy. You might know him for such things as walking on water or creating bread and fish out of pretty much nowhere, and hanging out and bringing in the prostitutes. Which is a good thing, because you don't want them to be, out on the street doing their thing. Yeah, here he is. My son, Jesus Christ. What?
Yeah, well, good job having him here. It's hard to get that guest, isn't it? Your son.
All right, so you two behave now.
Hey, I'm not doing that.
Depending on what religion you follow, they're either seen as brothers or we're seen as brothers. It's kind of a incestual thing. Either I'm brothers with Lucifer, or he's my creation, and therefore he's not my brother.
Creation.
But
I'm the brightest light in the
brother.
universe.
It's a long story, but anyway, here we are. Okay, I'll get to it. So we're here to talk about daylight savings, or I'll let there be light a little later.
Yeah.
All right, so
slogan for Kleenex.
Let's just start with some opening statements. We're going to get a for or against. Lucifer, tell us first of all, for or against.
Well, I'm for it. I think that saves on electricity, and people tend to like it. Works well in a lot of countries.
Well, okay, so you're for daylight savings. That's a little bit of a surprise. I thought daylight savings would be sunny and happy, but
well, we're sunny and happy here now. There's lots of sun.
Well, that's fair. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what my son says. So
yeah, let's see.
I guess since Lucifer's for daylight savings, what do you think, Jesus Christ, my son? Totally against it. Well, okay. I mean, I didn't realize you were against daylight savings. I thought, let there be light a little later was a kind of a catchy slogan. But okay, well, we'll see where the discussion goes. So let's get some opening arguments. Okay, so Lucifer, tell us why you think daylight savings should be why you're for it.
Well, I think daylight savings, starting as early as World War I, really showed some electricity benefits. And if you look through the ages, the Russians, up until December of 2014, actually, Australians, lots of people have embraced it. As a matter of fact, there's the only argument against...
Let me stop you right there. When you talk about research, now, are you talking about science, or are you talking about, for example...
I'm talking about research.
Are you talking about the Good News Bible on sale at your local bookstore for $29.99? It's a dynamic translation, but it does have the Deuterocanonicals. So it's a complete Catholic Bible. The Good News Bible, $29.99. Pick it up today. Are you talking about that kind of research, or are you talking about science?
No, I'm talking about real research, the kind that scientists do to learn things and to improve and to make the system.
I guess. If you want to trust science...
I don't trust anything. It's just they do what they do.
Jesus Christ, do you have a rebuttal for that? Or actually, let's get your opening argument.
Yeah, let's hear. Let's see what we have to say here.
Well, my thing is daylight savings is bad. I drive trucks. When you drive trucks, you need that hour of daylight in the morning.
Can't be cutting it out, springing ahead. It kills my
Well,
business. Plus, chickens take 3 weeks to
Yeah.
adjust to daylight
Okay,
savings.
so you want to drive a truck? Okay, we
I don't
got
want
that.
to drive a
Yeah.
truck. I do drive a truck.
Hang on, Lucifer. You'll have your chance to rebut.
I didn't say anything other than if you want to
Okay,
consider
so
murder.
well, Lucifer, tell us, give us your rebuttal of those opening statements.
Well, I mentioned murder. So what happens is there's these teenagers driving. They kill. The driver kills his friends because of
and
daylight
Jesus
savings.
Christ, my son, what do you have to say to that? I mean, clearly you should have some opinion about, murder.
Well, he always talks about murder.
Well, he was
But
charged with vehicular manslaughter.
the
for
real
this
murder
difference.
is that you get those kids out there
Right.
when it's not daylight anymore because you sprung
Okay.
your clocks ahead. That's the problem.
Look,
Double
can I,
clutch, got it. Okay.
and
can I
also,
just
they don't
say
have a
one
Class
thing?
A license.
I want
Well,
to
this is
contribute.
interesting. A lively debate.
I want to contribute on this topic of murder.
Hold on a second. Now, okay, I think that those kids, were the kids that you're talking about.
They should
they're-
not have been on the
they're,
road.
actually not having a good. They're not a good representation because if you look in my son's book,
Not a good representation of what?
this is
That's my point. The point is, it's
the Book
one
of Mormon, another
That's a good
testament of
book.
Jesus
Oh, here we
Christ.
go.
You can pick this one up at your local bookstore for $10.99. It's a real steal, a real bargain. $10.99. It's the other testament of Jesus Christ. Don't recommend it as much as the Bible, but some good writing. My son does some good work,
Thank you.
and
Look, you don't.
there
Hey,
you go.
you don't
So
hear me
I
talk.
don't recall any of that in here, Lucifer.
Any of what? The teenagers that are driving an SUV
Oh,
in
right. Oh,
California?
yeah, I'm the only one to hawk my wares, Mr.
Well, it's
I want you
annoying.
to come to hell and let's fill up the whole world with people in misery.
Oh, like you don't want people to come into heaven. I know how. Besides, we're putting in AC in hell. It's not that bad anymore.
You can't turn on the air conditioner in hell. It's a spiritual burning.
Oh, I can and I did. As a
come
matter
on.
of fact,
I
our
mean,
heating bill
let's
has
be
gone
real
down.
here.
So we burn
As you
less
know,
fossil fuels. We're
in
doing
my
more
book,
for the environment
the
than
Holy
heaven
Bible,
does.
King James Version, if you've read Revelations, you'll know that we do not joke about hell.
Revelations is a
And
good
it's
I-
a serious place, and you can't just put the air conditioning on.
First of all, I read Revelations, and it is
Well,
awesome.
that's-
Congrats
I
on
didn't know
that. I mean, the writing that you have
Well,
done,
thank you. Yeah,
you pinpoint
It,
so
I
well.
was co-author of that.
it's
And I
some of my best work in Revelations.
Yep, I think kudos. I think
Wait
you
a
did
minute,
good job.
I'm not going to agree with you on this one because I think that you're wrong, and I
About
think
your
that
book?
those kids were just one example.
Let the
and,
kids
and you
go,
can't
Dad.
pinpoint.
It's not about the kids. It's
Well,
about
who cares what
engineers.
the Australians say about it?
Australians? Who said anything about Australians?
Look, the Australians have nothing to do
All
with
right,
it.
hold on a second.
I'm talking about science.
You know what? I'm tired of the science. Okay, let's listen to
tired
what
of the
Jesus
science?
Christ has to say.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying
here
to
we go.
say. Oh, now,
Something about
let's talk about the
the
Australians
black
since you
hole,
brought it
whatever
up.
it's called.
Australians have a lot of open roads, but they're in
Science
bad
is not-
repair. You
Okay.
can't drive a
Science has
60-ton
nothing
truck.
to do with driving a truck.
Engineering.
You
Can't
can't.
engineers, sure.
As I was saying, you can't drive a truck down that's
Speaking of
60
engineers,
tons
you're
down
that
those
silent.
kind of
Look,
roads.
I
that are in
told
that
you,
state.
you're not going to drive a truck for a living.
I do.
You're the
That's what
savior
I'm
of
doing,
the
Dad.
universe.
You can't
have
make
to at
me
least
do
focus
anything
on
else.
Earth. We have other planets waiting in the wings.
No,
I probably
Dad,
shouldn't have
I'm
said
not
that,
doing
but
it. I'm driving a truck.
Let's be real. The Mormons got some things going on in their books that you need to learn about.
The Mormons are awesome. I'm the one that wrote Book of Mormon. It's my other testament.
Oh my gosh.
The point is, I'm
Don't
driving
you
a
want
truck.
to combat Lucifer?
No.
I mean, that's the whole point of this, is to have good and bad and good and evil.
I'll tell you what's good and evil.
You know.
It's those oil prices going down. We got to keep the economy
I
flowing
don't-
so I can get those payloads going.
I just
get
don't
paid.
think you can have the Good News Bible for $29.99 at a bookstore near you if we don't have good and evil. We've got to get the people riled up and getting to selling more copies.
Well, I'm feeling pretty
You really
riled
just
up
want
right
We've
now.
got the Bible
don't you?
2 coming out.
The Bible too.
Bible 2 is going to be big.
See, you hear this?
Yeah, we got a semi.
Oh
truck.
yeah,
I'm
like you've
tapped.
read the whole book.
I've read the whole book. I told you it's awesome, and I think the Old Testament is far
That's nice
superior
of
to
you
the
to
New
say.
I
Testament.
disagree. I wrote the
Yeah,
New
you're
Testament.
welcome.
It's awesome.
Because here's the thing: people don't read.
I am
and
God.
understand.
Excellent writer. Auteur.
Okay, enough about. I'm trying to compliment you.
Yeah,
Will you
well,
let me
thanks.
compliment you?
I did feel really inspired with Psalms. I was gonna be a rapper, but
Oh yeah.
I figured I'd let something for the humans to do.
Yeah, well, that was a good choice.
I don't want to
Probably,
show them
spare
off.
them of that. Pain and misery.
So
is
now,
one
okay, wait, hold on a second. Wait, no,
Let's talk about trucks.
What are you talking about?
We gotta
There's
talk
no
about-
trucks here. There's no payloads up in heaven.
Well,
we just gotta move souls and get them through the gates.
We could use trucks to do
No,
that.
you can't use the truck for that.
Well, why not?
I think you should use
All
it
right,
to put
hold.
out fires.
Everybody, just stop. Just stop. Don't make me get the King James version back out.
Hey, that has
Okay.
no effect on me.
That always shuts them up. All right, so Lucifer, you're for daylight savings.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you're against it. Closing arguments. Lucifer.
As I said, I think that it's great. Electricity savings, people like it.
Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but that sounds like it's a good deal to me. Jesus Christ, closing arguments.
Okay, so the thing is, when you drive a truck, you got to get the payload
Uh-huh.
from point A to point B. Daylight savings screws that up in every way. The people forget
right.
to set their clocks.
Fine. Okay,
They can't
fine.
get
I believe
the
you guys.
schedule straight.
Okay.
It's a problem
stop.
for everyone. The
I'm
whole-
not saying anything. I'm just sitting here quietly.
Stop talking about trucks. All right, fine. Let's move on.
Trucks
let's,
are the
let's move
lifeblood
on.
of the
Thank
United
you
States
for watching
and
God
the
Blog.
earthly
That's
economy.
it for me. I'm God and
a sham.
creator of
I
the
didn't have a
universe.
chance
Look,
to say
Dad,
anything.
you don't let
all
me
good
drive a
things.
truck. I'm not
Don't
saving
forget
the
Creator
world.
of
pick
all
up
good
the
things.
I'm
Good
done
News
with
Bible
that.
for
But you-
I'm saving the world one payload at a
King
time.
James version.
You can
You
hop
put the
or get it
books
anywhere.
down,
Take
people
it
either
where they
have
need
them
to
or
go.
they don't.
And of
Nobody's
course,
religious anymore.
But I'm
No one
getting
even
truck
cares about
routes
you.
Jesus
in
Christ.
South America,
The
in
Book
Europe,
of Mormon.
in
Pick up
Australia.
all three. You can get them
Or
as a
maybe
set
the
in
Mormons
certain
do.
places. Although the Book of Mormon tends to come separately. But there
Oh,
you
sure,
go.
Book of
Thanks for
Mormon is
watching God
awesome.
Blog, and see you next time. Happy Sunday.
Just get a physics book. Just get a science book and be done with it.
I don't think so. I think get a truck, get a Class A license, educate yourself, and become a step above. That's the path to salvation. We're going to talk about 10 things to check when your computer don't work good. First thing you want to do is make sure it's plugged in, okay? Don't be calling me or emailing me or texting me saying my computer don't work and it ain't plugged in. Gotta plug it in, okay?
Hey everybody, it's God. Just I know you don't all have the memory that I have, so I want to remind you to subscribe. Click below to subscribe, and comment on the videos, like them, dislike them, whatever you want to do. You got free will for now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and happy Sunday, no matter what day it is. Bye bye.
If it's a 3 gigahertz processor, it fires 3 billion times a second. That's faster than your pea brain does.